Hey guys, welcome to another episode. Right now I'm just going through and doing the poison water supply quest. Honestly, I forgot the layout. It seems so much different in a good way. I mean, maybe it was like this last time I played the Hell 1 or the Hell 2 on my mage or the monk, but honestly, I don't think it is. So I've been finding pretty much just a lot of books. I didn't get any lucky shrines on the way down, but a lot of books, got healing, so that'll be good when I have the magic to use it. That's a nice touch.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, and something else I found too. Now that I am doing about 100 damage on average, especially with crits, I'll definitely do 100 damage at some point. I tried out Mana Steal, but it doesn't work. So I think the claims that Lifesteal wasn't working on that guy's Gladiator, no doubt true, but I think that maybe it's just all steel in general. I'm not sure if it's just new affixes or what, but when I find the last couple enemies, let's see, because I don't have any regeneration, so it's easy to tell. So I did 96, so okay, I didn't do 100 damage there, but it didn't give me 1 point. Alright, that was 107 damage, and I didn't get 1 point of mana, so... Well, that kind of blows. I haven't been really a mana stealing type, character before. I tried it a little bit on Paladin, and it was kind of useful, just to be able to heal nonstop, but I don't feel like I'll be using on this character. Lifesteal, however, that could be a big issue late game. I know that this character isn't really all about the damage, but
Greetings!
that's a pretty big deal if I don't have any lifesteal at all.
What's that you say? The mere presence of the demons has caused the water to become tainted?
Yes, they don't even have to touch it. Just by standing by it, it's tainting them.
Hello, my friend.
So yeah, my current rings were like 4 armor class and 2 DFE. I was like, this thing's gotta be better than that. And what do you know? It is. So, HP isn't really huge, and light radius obviously isn't good, but 10% to resist all is, it's actually been fairly hard to come by. A lot of the items I have like a bitter piece if they're rare, or they have like 40% if they're in the middle, but I think just loading on resist all might be the way to go here, because, yeah, carrying around like these rings is just a hassle. Just don't need this ring. What am I resist at now? No, that's much better. 40%, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, and I looked up the quest.
Greetings!
For the Frozen River. And I forgot that I can just tell if I have it in the game.
Hello, good friend.
Right when I walk up here. In the corner by the church. Right by the dead guy, if you have the Butcher quest. So he is in this game, but
Good day. How may I serve you?
I want to level one more time before I go down there. Before I give it a real shot. One option could be to use the first level as kind of, well, a way to level. But I think I have to get to level 7 before Wirt will actually say anything to me about the quest, so maybe I should go to level 7. Maybe that'll be the thing to do. But on the other hand, I feel like I could just do that another time.
Good day.
Do
How
that in
may I
between
serve
this
you?
video and the next one. Oh, yeah, whoops. Okay, they're not vulnerable to fire, so I can't... Oh, gotta get in that little crevice. The crevasse. This was legendary. Super lucky to have this. I don't think I remembered an instance where that's happened before, but that is extremely helpful.
Blade sings for your blood, mortal, and by my dark masters it shall not be denied.
So yeah, I don't think all of them followed me, but it does save me a bit of time when I just like crunch their numbers down. I guess the weapon racks will be good. I might find something worthwhile there. Maybe I didn't really even need that wall. Oh, whoops. Dang, this guy's really hard to kill.
Your reign of pain has ended.
I guess that makes sense with a quest boss.
Not enough mana.
Perfect. Alright, I think that's all of them. Notice drop gold pieces. What? Sheeped out on my quests. Couldn't even give me items. Ah well. That's pretty good, just because I usually use weapon like this only on undeads. Well, I guess I use them on demons too. Well, I use my swords for demons. I'll think about it. Poor DFE. Wow. It's like whole undead set. Very cool. It's getting there. It's a pretty decent combo right there, but I guess I'll keep this one. The base damage is actually pretty good in comparison to the other two. But I like Griswold's Crusher, so keep that one in this one. A percentage life regeneration just seems kind of bizarre to me, because when I think of before 100% life regeneration, I don't know, I wouldn't even argue it was a stat before, but then when you see 35%, you think that's not very good, even though there are more items to split it across. Maybe it starts to get really insane if you're a gladiator and you stack it with each other, but I can't really see it being, well, I shouldn't say that, because lifesteal's not going to be the option for now, so I may have to rely on it. I don't really want to use perk points on it, though. It seems like a gamble, and I mean, when that gamble takes, I don't know how long it takes to make a character, maybe like 100 hours or something, from start to finish. It's like, yeah, I don't want to just like make an experimental build. I wouldn't mind on a mage, because you can still use a mage. Like, I guess I could still use this assassin. The only thing is that, like, I'm not likely going to use this assassin. I'm likely only going to use it if it's, like, just much better and faster than the mage for, like, looking for some items that I want. What's this ring? Ooh, 15 points to damage. Can get rid of that. I don't know. Honestly, it's hard to say, because like 15 points of damage isn't as much as it used to be. It's only like a 10% jump. But I don't know, when you have 2 DFE, certain situations may call for it. Maybe on like a boss monster. God, what? Saved my game. It didn't make the cracking noise, so waste of time. Ooh, cauldron. That's actually a decent amount of lightning resistance there. I don't even think the boss mob will be that bad for those guys. With all the little spikes like this hanging around, I can't see myself holding onto a lightning item.
Not enough mana.
pretty intense playing with all the angles like this. So trying to like levy when one of the blue ones is going to come at you, and you don't want one of the red ones to just, well, the boss, to come at you. There we go. Oh, this is a new cap I haven't been seeing. Too many gold mock affixes. Well, probably not. They're probably just at the start of the game. But -4 DFE. -4 DFE, that's actually pretty good. 13 AC, same, okay. And some resistance to damage. So, yeah, when I find one that has like 1 or 2 decent affixes on it, it'll probably replace the Veil of Steel. Zero mana shield. Well, as long as he's firing charge bolts at me, I don't really feel that bad. Maybe the AI has to be like so far away before he'll come up to you, like when I stand on the other side of a barrel. It seems weird because I can do it with pillars, not too bad, but a couple times now I haven't been able to do it with cauldrons. Book of Flash isn't really going to be useful until I think like endgame mage, so I'll keep it, but it's not really saving too much. Well, it's not very impressive when you have high damage rolls on other knives, but that was a dumb move. I should have known by now not to open chests while I'm in the middle of a fight. I should level up fairly soon, so maybe I can use that as a way to reheal all my mana. And those barrels are set up pretty nicely. Too bad there's no enemies back here, but that has a fancy French name. Oh, it just replaces the name. That's too bad. I kind of wanted to send it out. Getting there. Getting there. Okay, very soon I should be leveling up. Bam. Alright, well, first things first, absolutely need 50 vitality. I think I said I was going with 2 dexterity for something. Yeah, it gives me 80 flat. 80 flat dexterity, that's good. Excuse me. Next thing I guess is perks. Okay, so my vitality would have to be 55. I'd have to spend the whole next level on vitality. But looking at those armors, I'm not sure if I want to do that. Melee damage resistance is pretty important, but the more I think about it now, like, when you get a really solid setup, like Gladiator or Assassin, they can actually handle themselves fairly well in the corner. Not perfectly, but I mean, I still have like 6 out of 15 points added, but pretty well, so I might want to start thinking if there's something else I want in the meantime here. I mean, it seems so insane to have like 12% more melee resistance than I had, you know, when playing Assassin before, but I mean, the only real reason I could see it is just so I could get DFE down the line. I think Illyria said this perk was not working correctly, so not that I would get it, I don't think. Critical damage. Armor class is kind of cool, but it's really just 1% chance to not be hit, so I don't really think that's that good of a use. Even at max, it's like I don't even get 20 AC, which is 1 affix. But then again, DFE, it's... yeah, 10 DFE. 20% to all resistances. I think you can get 60% to 1 resistance as an affix for items, so if I did max this, it would be, you know, 1 less affix that I would need to get resist all. Which is actually pretty good when you think about it, like, affix for affix. Because it's actually a cursed affix to get 18 to 20% to all resistance. So if I max that, that would be 1 cursed affix I have at my disposal. It seems silly in the Hell 1 because, you know, the damage, the other type's damage didn't really exist. So there's only 4 of them, and you can get 80% to 1 resistance. Wait, was there 4 of them? I think there's only 3 of them. Yeah, I think there's only 3. Huh. But I'm not sure what the unique game's gonna be like, you know? Some uniques change this all with 1. Like, if you had a constricting ring, it's like, it's just garbage, you can't use it. It's very rare that I found it, like, a unique that gave me too much DFE. Like, an overabundance of it. Well, that's... I guess that's pretty much it, unless I wanted to do some type of damage or life regeneration. And I guess the only 2 contenders would be... well, there's 3. All resist, life regeneration increased by 1, whatever that really is. Just 1 HP per regeneration. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it would be that much if I had 1,000 HP, which is pretty unlikely on this character, but say on a gladiator even. 15 HP is really like 1% of your life regenerating per second, 1.5% of your life. Doesn't seem terrific when you could have DFE. So this one's kind of out of the question. The other one was resist all. Seems like high value. This one, I guess I need to get it up. Just because eventually I'll need to get more DFE, and I need that one to get DFE, so them's the breaks. But with that being said, I leveled up, and now I can try the Frozen River quest.
Psst, over here.
I think I have to get to level 7 for this one. Whoops.
It's hot down here. I can't get there from here.
That was pretty pain-free. Yeah, some bookshelves, might as well. Oh, it's Zard Mad, okay. While I have Fury on, I might as well go for it.
I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration? Now where would I put this?
Ball Lightning. It's a higher level spell. Don't know if I'll use it on this character. I probably won't use it on this character, but nonetheless, good to find. Demons. Well, it looks like this one has it beat, but this one has built-in DFE. A little more armor class. Well, no, they have the same armor class. These pair just seems like it would be good for the quest that I'm about to go on. I think all of it is magic or physical damage. It looks like magical damage, but I'm pretty sure a lot of it is actually physical damage, so the resistances aren't really going to do anything. They go with 3 DFE and 2 less armor, or 1 DFE and 11 AC. It's a good way to get my potions for free instead of buying a ton of them before the quest. I don't know why, it just seems a little weird to see these guys hanging out inside of a room full of books. Almost like they don't really belong in catacombs. I guess there's not really a reason they
I
don't.
can't carry anymore.
Just certain people have vibes. Guess I don't really want that. I wonder if the cab in normal mode applies with DFE. So if I have negative 14 DFE and 31 to 48% damage resistance, I think the max on horror is negative 25 DFE. I wonder if that kind of stops my melee resistance from taking full effect. Might be the case, but I feel like I'm just not really reading the appropriate things, because usually I have a question like this and it's been covered in the player guide or something like that.
Now where would I put this?
Alright, got quite a few potions so far. I only end up looking for the stairs, but I always end up going through all the bookcases and shrines.
I can't carry anymore.
Maybe it's because I find that if you go out looking for something in particular, like say on my mage, if I had to do a bunch of book farming to get a couple levels on each of the key spells I'm using, well, I'd much rather spend the time when I'm actually just going down for a quest or something anyway. It's kind of like time spent is equal across the characters. Well, until I get late game. Then when I go through on the mage, it's just so much faster with teleport, but I won't be playing mage, so fast as it's gonna get, it seems. Ooh, shrine. Alright. Another shrine. Can't help myself.
I have no room.
Okay. I don't really know what I want to get rid of. I guess I got a lot of potions. Do I really need this Book of Flash? Probably not. Go trying. Alright. Right after this, I'll go to 10. Oh, cool. 1+ to magic.
Where is that stupid map? We're supposed to be.
What's it supposed to be?
Good day. How may I serve you?
I guess I'll stash that. Oh, there it is.
Just what I was looking for.
So do I give it to him? No, I think I just...
Psst, over here.
Okay, yeah. Well, actually, I gotta do some stuff in town anyway, so... Next episode, we'll give first level a try. I imagine that the place I'm gonna die is gonna be at the end of the second level. That's just my guess, based on how hard it was on my mage, and probably that I don't have a really good range damage game. I mean, it's alright, but they still have to be pretty close, and I think they do physical damage, so... Again, I have melee damage resistance. I don't have, like, range damage resistance, so... gonna be reaching. But anyway, catch you guys next time.